Now I do have a very good reason for having an Aspire 1 next to me. The reason is that the Acer Revo, which is what we're actually talking about today, is very similar to the Aspire 1. It lacks the screen, it lacks the keyboard, it lacks the touchpad. However, there are a lot of similarities. You do get a wireless keyboard and mouse as well as a webcam included, but the biggest difference is that it is a desktop. And under the hood, you've got a lot more power. As opposed to the single-core Atom processor that you have on all netbooks, you've got a dual-core Atom processor, the 330. So that means you have 4 processing threads for 2 cores and 2 hyper-threaded threads. Way more power on that front. Now the next thing is that it's using the NVIDIA Ion platform. So that's an integrated GeForce graphics chipset, which gives you better gaming, and it also gives you full 1080p acceleration via the GPU. Very cool. We'll show it to you in a minute. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the aesthetics of the Revo as well as the connectivity. We'll start at the back. That's where the meat and potatoes are. We've got a Kensington lock right at the bottom here. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see it. Then we've got your power in, VGA out, HDMI out, gigabit LAN, and 4 USB ports. But wait, there's more. Then on the top of the unit, you've got your vents. Now, I was really impressed by A, how quiet, and B, how cool the Revo ran. It doesn't get warm to the touch, even right over the exhaust, and it's incredibly quiet, given the amount of processing power you've got inside. Speaking of which, there's the NVIDIA Ion sticker. Now, up at the top, you've got another USB port. And then right at sort of the top front corner, you have a USB port with a little rubber cover on it, and then you've got your power button right there on the front top. Okay, so now let's look at the front of the Revo. Okay, there you've got your Windows Vista sticker, you've got an SD HC MMC slot, then you've got your front audio, mic and headphone jack, and then you've got an eSATA port. Very cool. Now, something that I should probably show you. So you've got your mount for the little V stand on the bottom, and then you can actually, like the Revo, what I really like about it is that you can kind of put it anywhere. So you can put it down like this. So you can actually access your front USB, your SD from the front. You can also mount it, and it comes with this, which is really cool. You can mount it to the back of any VESA-compatible monitor or TV. So that's really, really neat. It's just a little clip right here. You slide these back, clip them onto the Revo device, and then you're able to use the 4 screws to mount it to your TV. So that is the Revo. So we're booted up, but we're still missing one thing, and I actually had to check the manual to figure out how to get the keyboard and mouse to work, but if I could get the cameraman to do a close-up here, we open up the compartment. I managed to put batteries in without seeing this. There's a little USB wireless dongle. You plug that into the top or any USB port on the Revo, and boom, there you go. You've got your wireless keyboard and mouse, and they're working now. It detects really fast. So the wireless keyboard that comes with the Revo, it's not really the best keyboard. It's a little bit on the small side, but I do feel that it's a good compromise to make because realistically you're going to be sitting on the couch with this thing, and yeah, you're not going to want to have like a huge 3-foot-long keyboard on you. So yeah, it's a little bit on the small side. It's kind of cheap feeling, but it's functional. So if you want to use the Revo right out of the box, you have a wireless keyboard and mouse. It even comes with batteries, so the batteries are included. So now let's get into the main marketing point of the Revo, the meat and potatoes of this whole overview. Here is the Aspire 1 playing 1080p HD. As you can see, oh, there we go. Totally choppy, completely unwatchable. You're losing frames all over the place. Now, if I can get the camera around to check out the Revo, bam! Let's launch this same 1080p video. It's some Swedish film that one of my coworkers told me to check out. So let's fire up sort of an action-packed scene here. Let's get some horses running around, and you can see we can actually skip through 1080p video without any hitches. All we did was download the K-Lite Media Codec Pack, just the normal standard package, and we launched Windows Media Player Classic, and oh, that's pretty gruesome. Anyway, there you go. 1080p playback. And we don't see CPU utilization over about 20 to 23%, even when it peaks. So it's very, very impressive to see that kind of quality out of an Atom processor. It's all powered by the NVIDIA Ion. Very cool. Now NVIDIA is talking about the casual gaming capabilities of the Revo, so you can see we've actually got Counter-Strike Source up behind me. It is a few years old, but we're running it at 1920 by 1080, and we are getting decent graphical quality out of it, so we've got everything running around medium. This is like kind of a weird map. I don't really... Okay, I died. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching NCIX Tech Tips on the Revo, and I hope you enjoyed it.